Well, we're going for hairstyling, and this part is where we talk about beauty.
Okay.
And fashion, where beauty meets fashion. I think that's how I put it.
I love that merge.
Well, I always love the segment because it's something most women, well, men are also, going into the beauty and fashion thing, but most women always like to stay keyed into. So we'll be going to this section, and of course we'll be having our stylist, Esther, talk about hairstyling. I know a lot of people do not really know how to, pack their hair. Like sometimes I get handicapped in packing my hair. I'll be like, please, let's just leave this to go for like 1 month. And you're supposed to be styling to make it look beautiful. But of course, I'm not here to do the talking. We'll go over to listen to Esther talking about hairstyling. And of course, we'll be right back to wrap up the show. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
My name is Adenesta, and I am a hairstylist, a female hairstylist at I Pray Unisex Salon. Actually, there are different types of hair, and there are different type of hair treatment for it. Although the first thing you have to do as a female, it is to always wash your hair at least, let's say, once in 2 weeks. Because there are also some things that in the hair that does not need to be washed out. So we need to wash our hair twice in a week so that it will give it this moisturizing and shining stuff. And there are a lot of creams, there are a lot of things we can use for our hair. It just depends on the type of hair you have. For natural hair, you have to start by washing your hair. Natural hair has its own products, like they are different from the people that relax their hair. So you have to use products that will give your hair this soft texture. And you don't combine your own stuff with people that have relaxed their hair. You have to wash your hair first. You have to condition it, and you have to know the type of comb you will use. There are different type of natural hair though. So you have to know your hair type. There's 4C, there's BA, there's all type of natural hair. But for relaxed hair, you wash your hair, condition it, you give it this moisturizing. You can have oil that you are using, all sorts of things that you can use for your hair. When you have a dry hair, you want to go for something that has oil that will moisturize your scalp, that will make your scalp to shine. But when you have natural hair, like you have a natural scalp, I feel like you can use anything for your hair because your scalp is moisturized already. So I don't think you need to use anything special for it. Although there are some people that they believe that if they do they know the type of hair they have, so they believe that if they do their thing by themselves. But what they don't know is that you going to the salon to treat your hair, the people that are making your hair, they are the one that knows the type of hair that you have. They are the one that know the care they will give your hair. So you doing it at home yourself, you can't see the back of your hair, right? Even though there's something inside your hair, you can't see it by yourself when you do home treatment for your hair. So you're going to the salon to make your hair. They will give you the treatment that you need for your hair to grow. There are a lot of treatment for that. And there are some people that they have this natural, they have natural dandruff, they have natural that there is no how you use things on them, it won't work, and their hair will still grow. So there are people like that. So if you use rosemary, there are a lot of things, rosemary with castor oil, with a lot of things mixed together, it will work for it. But there are some people that have it naturally. So, and that does not stop their hair from growing. When you make your hair and it is too tight, there's no how. If your hair is too tight, it is going to pull your hair from the roots. So most of those things cause rashes, it causes dandruff, it causes a lot of things to the hair. So you have to always make sure you make protective hairstyles. You have to always make sure you make protective hairstyle. And when the hair is too tight, you tell the person making it, please loosen your hand so that it will not affect the hair and pull out because once it pull out, it has this whitish something that comes. So that means that place, that particular hair that come out before that place will grow, you know, it will make the hair scanting somehow. So tightening of the hair, and you have to make protective hairstyles. What happened is that I feel like it is what has reigned before that is coming back now, because I feel like there's no particular trending hairstyle, because be it all back, it is all back, it just has a style in it, but it is still all back. Even though it is shuku, it just has its own style. So everybody is creative in their own. You just have to like create your own stuff, because I feel like braids, it is still braids. All back with style, it is still all back. Shuku with style, it is still shuku. So I just feel like everybody is creative in their own way. Yes, because that's the mistake that people make. They will see someone that make a hairstyle, they will say they also want to make it. Whereas that style that you see on that person, maybe the person has round shape and you have like oval or four corner shape. You say you want to make that style. If you now make it and it did not suit you, you feel like the person that make the hair does not know work. Whereas it is your own face that does not match the person's face. Braids goes for everybody because it is braid, right? So all back, I feel like all back, if you do straight, it suits everybody, but it has some styles that does not suit everybody. Someone with round shape, you can do any style, but someone with four corner shape, you have to look closely, like you have to look at the style very well before you do it. So that's what I will say. When you know that, okay, this thing, no, straight or back goes for everybody because it is straight, they will like go with the shape of your edge. But when it comes with style, you have to look very well. Okay, this thing, if you have four corner shape, if you want to do like one walla or back, you should know that, okay, I have four corner shape, then it should be half pattern, it should not be center pattern, because you have four corner shape. Like it does not, if you have round shape, everything you like, but if you have four corner, it has to be side pattern, because you have four corner shape, your face is not round. So as a lady, you have to like know your face shape before you make any style. Don't do any style because you saw it on someone's edge or anything. So we have to be very careful, because me personally, when I am making hair for people, I ask them, is it paining you? Once they said it is paining them, I have to like reduce the way I am picking it. So we have to be very, very careful with people that have sensitive hair. I have clients like that even though they use another thing, they will still be saying, some people have it naturally, that their scalp is always paining them. Even though your hand is very soft, they will still complain that my head is paining me. So I don't think they are just natural in their own. Those ones, it depends. You know, there is spray and there's normal things. If you use spray, that one, I think that one can still protect your hair somehow. But if you use dye, there's no how your hair will not come off. There's nothing you can use, your hair will come off. So, but if you use spray, I think that one is still like manageable somehow. But if you use like dye, that one I can't guarantee anything for it. Even though you use oil, even though you use hair cream, because the tint will come off. And it is your hair that is coming off, not the tint, it is your hair. So we have to be careful with what we put on our hair.